Hey, you guys, what is going on? So, I want to talk about a few trades that my students, some of them are in, some of them are holding, and then I want to talk about two trades that could come up today or tomorrow to be really great trading opportunities. So, one of the things that I've been telling them is you cannot get tired of opportunities when they come up. Opportunities are your ways to say yes and no. Opportunities helps gives you control in the sense of life. An opportunity also means that that is your time to shine or your time to say, you know what, this is not for me at the moment. And I love that mentality. I love that mindset. So let's talk about it first. Let's talk about a few yens really quick. So, um, these are currencies that me and a few of my students have looked at. I'm not in any of the yen trades, but some of them are. I'm going to start with AUD JPY. This video is mainly for them, but I decided to, just share what it is that I'm going to be telling them because it's important for me and it's important for you to know that when you're finding a coach or you're choosing a coach or you're picking a coach, you want to make sure they have an established relationship with their people. I have an established relationship with my people, right? I care for what they trade. I may not trade everything they trade. I do look at everything they trade. I like to keep up to date with what it is that they are doing. But it's just the main fact that if they see something or if I see something that could be good potential for them, I'm gonna call it out and I want them to call it out. And sometimes they may not know how to articulate that. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help them articulate. So let's talk about AUDJPY really quick. AUDJPY is in an uptrend. And this is one of the ones where we were trying to see, if price could stay above 92 yen. Because if it could, this would be a very great buying opportunity. Some of them have been holding the trade since all the way back here in June, and they've had to go through all of this right here on AUDJPY. But look where it is. It's almost back up to the previous high at $96.889. This is something where we establish boundaries and we say, hey, if you can hold the trade through this, you can hold anything really, because none of us should sit here and say, well, I can't hold a trade that long. If you can't hold a trade this long, you need to set what we call something in your trading plan, an SOP, a guiding system. And I did this with one of the clients last night. I say, hey, if you can't hold the trade for this long, what are you putting into your trading plan that tells you how long is too long for you to hold a trade? And are you going to get out for a loss? Are you going to get out for a profit? What would that look like? And then what else do you have lined up and set in stone for you if you're going to take this loss? That's really important, right? So the same thing goes here for the dollar, for Australian dollar, Japanese yen. Yes, price almost came back to our other estimation zone, but where price is now, this is when they should be saying, okay, hey, we're going to move our trades to break even now. We're going to set this parameter up again and move the trade to break even. We've stalled here again. We're almost to TP again. We don't want to lose the position. She's lingered here for such a long time. I think it's time now, right? And think of this as just passive income. It's just money working for you, so you don't have to keep working for it. I don't want my people to work hard in this area to figure out what price is going to do. Price is going to do what it's going to do, but the parameter is set. The take profit is set. The stop loss is set. The break even point should be set at this time. So for my people, if you've been holding this trade, good job. If you're not with me in my community, but you've been holding the trade as well, kudos to you and good job. And if you want to learn how to hold more trades, then first you have to want to hold the trade. Change your mindset and stop thinking about time. Time is irrelevant. Just start to want to hold a trade. Okay. Let's go to Euro JPY. Now I'm not in this position either, but I will go up to the weekly time frame to show you guys why we've been holding it or why they've been holding it. Higher high, higher lows, higher highs here. Okay. Now this has conflicting analysis here, and we talk about that in the group when we have conflicting analysis. How do we feel about the conflicting analysis? Why are we conflicted in the analysis? But this is one that some of them are holding long term as well to the previous high, and some of them are holding it here to around 141.3s. So they do understand that price could go up higher. And look what they've been holding it through, right? Some of them have been holding it for quite some time, for somewhere down and around this area. I'll show you guys that in just a quick second. But they're still holding it with the conviction and the understanding that price could go back up. So going to the daily time frame now, they've been holding sits here. Some probably have been holding sits here, And if they have, they're going right back into break even stage or in profit stage. But some of them who've been holding since down here in this area, they're in profit, but they've had to hold it, through this ranging area. Once again, it's all about conviction. Do you believe that price could go up? If you believe it, you're going to hold it. It's not your job to try to always figure this information out, not unless you're the day trader or the scalper. But see, here we swing trade. We're holding the position with the understanding that if we're going to be holding the position, we could hold through, some stalls in the market. And that's what's going on right now. Okay. So I always tell them it's not your job to figure it out. It's just your job to say whether you're going to hold it or not, but because you have to want to hold the trade. So that's Euro JPY. But let's get into two currency pairs that may have something for the day or tomorrow, sometime this week. I don't know. First, let's get into USD CAD. Now, I got asked this question: if price does not reach my estimation zone, what do I do? I do nothing because my job is to make a trade at my zones, right? So here on USD CAD, we have a high, higher low, higher high situation going on. Now, if USD CAD can pull back to my zone sometime this week, I am going to want to take a buy on this currency pair. Why? Because I want to see a price will stay above 1.28955. Because I can see that this is a fluctuation. Move down, move up past the high fluctuations, right? So that's only if it can do it. Now I'm on a daily time frame here. If it doesn't do that, if it doesn't touch my zone, I don't have a position to take. So this is one that could go. Plus, I don't know how high this thing is going to go. So I'm really patient. I can sit on my hands. I'm really patient. Now, one that is at my estimation zone is AUD Swiss. I've been holding this trade for such a long time, you guys. I've been in this trade since somewhere over here. And I've held through all of this because of what's going on a higher time frame, on the weekly and monthly time frame, right? I'm fine with that. But so far, what I've noticed is we made a higher high last week. And I want to see if price can stay below the lower low. So it's kind of like a reversal, but still going into trend continuation here. And so a price can stay above 0.65789, I'm going to want to buy. Now I need this candle to continue to close bullish. I may not have a one-to-one, but this is when I am going to use my fib to see if I can get more than a one-to-one at my negative 27, or if you inverse it, your 1.27 as price goes up. Okay. So we're going to see what's going to happen here at the end of the day. But this is a prospect, especially because I lost a trade on Euro New Zealand dollar. I may lose a trade on Euro Swiss. We'll have to see if I'm going to lose it. If I do, it's fine. If I don't, that's great. But I have lost one trade so far already going into this week, but I was already in the trade last week, right? And so these are the kind of conversations we have to have. When something doesn't pan out for you, what's the next thing that could pan out for you, right? And so that's what I'm looking at. So yeah, and I hope you guys go watch the chit chat video that I did this morning talking about different currency pairs. A few of you asked me about your currency pairs as well, and I did. I saved the recording. Okay, so go ahead, watch the video. Let me know what you guys think. If y'all want me to do more chit chats, comment below more chit chats, and I'll do more chit chats for you guys. If you need a session with me, make sure you go to my website. It's down below in the description box, or it's down below. If you're on TradingView, it's down below. You should see my YouTube, you should see my Instagram, my website, so you can book online with me if you need a one-on-one session. Okay, so I'll see you guys later. Happy tradings. Y'all be blessed.